Hi, good morning. Here we are, Saturday morning, 9 a.m., and we are entering into episode two of Over an ADHD memoir in the making. I'm Jason Leclaire, and I'll be working on thumbnails today. So I've made it through Runaway, one of the sections, one of the stories, with its cover and five of its pages. Now I'm working on page six, and I'm going to be continuing by working through thumbnail sketches, which are little tiny kind of compositional trial and errors. And then next week, I'll be working on what's called penciling, which is where I will be doing all of the formulaic and more detailed work before it enters its final stages when I throw it onto my iPad and start really inking and doing all the fun stuff in there. So, I promised that we're going to do it from the ground up, and here we go. You don't get much more ground up than thumbnails. So, buckle up. Thanks for joining me. Here we go. Thumbnail sketching. So, I'm looking at another page in the Runaway portion of the comic, which is where I get really upset as a 12-year-old going on a camp out in the middle of winter because there's a food that the patrol leader is making. I was in scouts and I don't eat, or didn't at that time, eat any like red sauce. So I did not enjoy that particular camp out. And one of the reasons that I kind of took off and tried to get out of there was because I couldn't eat what he was making. And I was just really upset. I don't even remember what else happened that day. It was nighttime, it was snowy, and there was construction going on at the campground that was halted due to the snow, which is fine for our camp out. Anyway, so this is kind of like the aftermath. And I'll show you the other pages. Those pages go over the story of me running away from the campsite and hiding in one of the giant construction tubes at the base camp. The first five pages are here. You saw the recording of the fifth one being created, but at any point, if you want to rewind or pause so you can actually read through the page, totally fine. They're on for about 6 seconds each, so have a good read. I am literally doing a quick sketch. Supposedly, it's like going to be the size of your thumbnail. Mine never are. I don't know any artists that do have them that size. Um, but I'm thinking I really want to deal with like the cabin and confinement and the bunks because that's how we slept in cabins. We slept in bunks. So let's draw some bunks at top speed. Usually only two, and there were sleeping bags. I always like unique perspectives. What does it look like inside the bunk? But they were in rows, so we had a whole bunch of bunks going on at the same time. So we had four different kind of poses, sort of maybe. Not bad. Um, I think this is a no-no. Dialogue-wise, that maybe not. That's no. It's too little. I think I want to have me dreaming. Um, I want the older self to come back. I kind of want the imp in here too. And this character should be Scott, the one that was making the food. Question is, what perspective do I want? This one. This one. Thumbnails. Pencils.